like to make me identify with what you do is fucking insane, but he did. Cause he would make you, he would rap about stuff. He's one of the first guys that would rap about crying, you know? Like shit that just happened in life.
Yeah, I hope there's a ghetto in heaven.
Yeah, it's like.
What about Biggie Smalls in your top 5?
Not in my top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking Guru and Eric Sermon over Biggie?
I would rather listen to them, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather listen to Guru and Eric Sermon than Biggie.
Who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawning?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, he's got a great flow. His flow is great, but I don't know. It just he would like he made stories and acted like they were true, but they weren't.
How do you know they weren't? You weren't there.
I was there.
I believe your fucking salad story.
No, but well, it's not very glamorous story. But why would I lie about that?
That's why we all believe it. You're smart enough, Crystalia, to make a story just not interesting enough to make everybody believe it.
If you're gonna lie
I'm gonna fucking gaslight you.
You're gonna find out.
You don't even know what you said.
I don't even know what?
You don't even know what you said. You don't even know what you said. That's what you said about the salad thing. You made it just a little less interesting than where I would say that's nobody could possibly. That's too full of shit. But you said a salad. You run the salad joint. And then you said it closed, so I can't even check up on it.
Yeah.
I can't even check up on it.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what it was called.
Well, I wouldn't even want to know. It's such a boring fucking story. It's a story about you.
I'm here to tell you about my life. I'm not trying to make shit up.
And you're telling me Biggie Smalls talking about his life is making it up. I think that's
he made some stuff up.
The dichotomy of you that a lot of fans have a hard time dealing with you. That you'll say your stories are real, but Biggie's can't be real because his are too fantastical to be real.
No,
my
it's not.
Stories, I sit at the coffee bean and I nod to Eddie Murphy and I share the spotlight with him while he orders his decaf latte with extra foam and like a weird tidbit of information only about Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Nothing about you. You don't let anybody in, Chris.
George Lopez came in once too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do all these millionaires live in the valley?
It's weird. I know. I don't know.
Like, go get a place on the ocean. Watch dolphins when you wake up. Nice dolphin. LL Cool J. You know why I'm the greatest of all time? Because for 15 years I kept y'all standing in line. When he said that on the GOAT, I went, you know what? He's got a fucking point.
Yeah, I like that album.
So I might put LL instead of Easy. So my top 5 of all time, KRS-One, Andre 3000, LL Cool J, Biggie, and Eminem. You have Tupac, Tech Nine. Tech Nine.
You don't know Tech Nine, okay?
I fucking know. He's from Kansas City. I know him so much.
All right, fine. But so nobody is doing what Tech Nine does right now.
Nobody's doing anything hip hop. So that you're right. I'm agreeing with you. Like the Drakes and shit. It's Lil Wayne are the guys that are thugging it out.
I mean, I love Lil Wayne.
How hard is it for him on probation to not smoke grass on concert?
Oh, yeah. I mean.
Like, this guy just would burn him nonstop.
He probably does. He has to.
But somebody asks you to pee in a cup.
Oh, wow.
Then you're back in jail. A rich young black millionaire invented the word bling.
Yeah. No, but Tech Nine, I went to so I tweeted about Tech Nine once, and he tweeted back. And I was like, oh, shit, Tech Nine tweeted me back. And then they wrote, like, this blog about me. They're like, yeah, Whitney Starr loves Tech Nine. Who knew, you know? And then I got tickets. I went backstage. I met him.
Where was the concert?
The House of Blues.
In L.A.?
Yeah, in L.A.
How crazy was that shit? Were you afraid for your life?
It was before he put like makeup on and shit, and he was very oh yeah, I remember you from Twitter. I was talking about you from Twitter. That's cool. You came. Come out. I want you to see the show. You know, this and that. And then so I went out there, and then it was fucking. I don't go to hip hop concerts because it's just they're terrible, and not artistically. It was great to watch.
Artistically.
Well, no, a lot of the time, yes, you're right. But not Tech Nine. Tech Nine puts on a fucking hell of a show. But the fans.
But I'll tell you what else he didn't do.
What?
Come out within a fucking hour and a half of when he said he was going to come out. If the ticket says 8, I bet you were there at fucking midnight, and they're like, about another 20 minutes, he's going to come out and light it up.
It wasn't that long, but I understand that the rappers, they fucking definitely do that.
I stopped going to hip-hop shows only for that.
As you should. They're terrible.
I saw KRS-One. If you can't count on knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody, edutainment, to start a show in the ballpark, every rapper in Long Beach. I didn't know there were any rappers in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And there was like 18 opening acts, and he came out at like midnight, literally like midnight.
I know.
And I'm like, Do you know how fucking stoned I was at
Yeah.
around 9:40?
Ready.
Where this would have fucking melted my
Rocked.
face. If you came out and went, whoop, whoop, that's the sound
Oh,
of
yeah,
that fucking
forget
is,
it.
and that beat drops in, yes, indeed. I would have fucking freaked out. But instead,
know.
I'm just standing there going, I'm so tired.
I know.
I'm not
I know. I don't
high
understand
anymore.
why they do that. Is it a power thing? What the fuck is it?
I think it's got to be a power thing.
It's gotta be like-
But if the audience is all black, I just tweeted top 5 rappers of all time ? Literally 15 seconds ago.
KRS One.
Easy-E, 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 Easy-E. Was that 5 times? And the next one, aluminum foil, saran wrap, paper towel, and spinach basil wrap. That's from @MartinBoise.
That's pretty quick that he wrote.
Matt in Boise. Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, Jay-Z, Most Def.
By the way, not one of my favorite MCs or rappers. A phenomenal actor. That guy.
Meryl Streep's phenomenal.
No,
Let's dial
he's
it back a
phenomenal,
little bit.
dude. He's great.
All right.
No.
George Clooney in The Descendants was phenomenal. You know, Most Def in a caper movie. We're like, yeah, I brought the bag, yo. All right.
Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, Jay-Z, Most Def. A lot of Most Def.
Most Def raps about rap too much.
But that's what I was going to say to you
No.
earlier. Hip hop. Let's go back to what hip hop is.
Okay. Right.
Hip hop is I'm better than you,
Right.
and where I'm from is better than
Right.
where you're from. And I could stand on this stage with this DJ behind me all night, and I will never run out of ways to explain to you why I'm better
Right.
than you.
Right.
It wasn't about shooting or fucking selling coke or like Ghostface Killer fish scales, nigga. We got the coke in the fish mouth. We talk about Pretty Pam and all that. Like it's just gone so
But it's kind
bananas.
of good though.
It's yeah, because it's funny.
Yeah.
But the genesis of hip hop, the origin of hip hop
Right.
was how long can you, like KRS One says, can you rock a party without rehearsing? I can. Who am I?
Right.
The MC. Lord
Right.
of mercy. So that's why I like, and when LL said why I'm the greatest of all time, because for 15 years I kept y'all standing in line, I'm like, yeah, you know what? LL's never.
I have no.
LL's done.
I can't argue with that. I think
LL's
LL's
done
great.
movies with a fucking fake parrot on his shoulder
Right.
and an eye patch, and still, if there's an LL show, you're like, ooh, like right now.
Right.
If LL was at Staples, we'd be like, I bet that's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
And he does all the shit,
Right.
and then the irony of when he goes, when I'm alone in my room, we're like, oh,
Right,
like
right.
the love song rap he brought.
I remember I'm that type of guy. That was the best. I love
like
that song.
how about great is it when he just spells the verse?
Yeah.
IMTYPEOFGUY. I'm that type of guy that says cookies are delicious. You're
So
like, what
funny.
the fuck is he talking
So
about?
good.
So far on the internet, everyone's saying Nas, Biggie, Raekwon, the Chef, Sonny Chiba, Q-Tip. I do not think
Not
Q-Tip is
Q-Tip,
good.
nope.
I think Fife is way better than Q-Tip.
I can enjoy a Tribe Called Quest, but just Q-Tip on the rapping, he's fine to me. He's fine.
KRS One, Snoop. What about Snoop?
Not to me.
So here's who's in the peripheral.
Here's what I think about Snoop, and I wonder if you probably disagree with me. He has, since, I guess, probably 2000, he's had the wrong production with his style. His shit was so dope in that Chronic. Are you listening?
I'm listening to every word. His shit was so dope.
So dope in the Chronic.
I'm
His shit was
deceptively attentive.
His shit was smooth and cool, and it's not like
But
that
even
anymore.
the Dogfather was tremendous.
That's the same type of thing.
The boss would like to see it.
Smooth, cool shit. He doesn't do that now. Remember when he was with No Limit?
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
But everyone was terrible in that.
That's
like,
true.
Anybody, there
That's
was like
true.
a 3-year window where like No
Everybody
Limit.
was fucking bad.
Everyone on
C-Murder.
Priority was terrible. Everyone on fucking The Row was great because we loved The Row. We would never say anything bad about Death Row
Yes,
Records.
please,
and our
thank
friend
you.
Suge Knight, who's a friend of the program, we love The
course.
Row.
And he's
And
great.
we're all wearing red right now. Holler, son, for real.
Uh-huh.
Enough respect. Rolling
He
20s.
can have
What's
my
up?
dick
What's
in my
up?
car
What's
if
up?
he wants it.
What's up? He was on Mohr Sports. He was one of our guests.
Oh, really?
And the first question I asked him, I said, did you really hold Vanilla Ice out the window?
Oh,
by his
yeah.
ankles?
What'd he say?
He goes, you know what, honestly, Jay Moore, I don't recall that.
No.
He goes, do you? And I go, no. And he goes, that's good. The cameras were, this is the interview.
Stop it.
And then I go, you were in jail, like we talked about jail, and he goes, I was trying to say rape, but it's ESPN.
Oh, right.
And it's Disney owned, so I got to figure out a way, like, a guy like you doesn't have any problems with, jail,
right.
Because you're an enormous hulking man. He is an enormous.
No,
guy.
I know. I've seen him a bunch of times.
A guy like me probably wouldn't last very long in jail unless I was friends with a guy like you. And he goes, "It ain't all about that. Like, there's other skills you could have. Like, you ain't got to be able to fight. Like, you could do laundry real well. Like, a guy that could do laundry is a very valuable man." And I go, "I would do your laundry." He goes, "Then you'd be all right then."
Interesting.
I go, I would just walk around the yard going, You like Suge suits? You like how I pressed up that khaki? With the khaki, with the cuff and the... You know what? I got to put Snoop in my 5.
Nah,
still.
I mean, look, I think I can listen to a Snoop song, but like that whole sexual seduction shit.
Speak up, Angie.
Oh yeah. It's not.
This person, Kevin Winterfield, Lone Wolf. Why doesn't anybody just have their fucking name on their Twitter? Look, your name is Kevin Winterfield. They should be at Kevin Winterfield. Instead, it's
it was probably taken by an '80s baseball player.
Kevin Winterfield.
Kevin Winterfield steps up to the plate. They always step up to the plate for me. That's all I know.
Tupac, Jay-Z, Andre 3000, Biggie, Eminem. He's pretty much
That's a good top 5.
That's right. Combining our lists.
Yeah.
And on the peripheral of our top 5, we got.
A lot of people think Nas is top 5, though.
I got a lot of Nas here, but I got to say, there's a couple Nas albums in their entirety that put me to sleep.
Oh, Hate Me Now, remember that shit? You can hate me now.
If you hate me now, but that also had, I think it had New York on it.
I don't remember.
New York. I'm at the gambling spot, hands in a knot.
I don't remember.
New York.
But you remember how good the fucking Stillmatic album was?
Was that the first one?
No. That was later on. That was where he had the pigeon on the cover, and he was like, "It wasn't."
I liked the
just
first
face.
one. I hated this. So I liked Illmatic.
Poison.
Hated
That
Stillmatic.
song Poison was the shit.
I like Illmatic. I hated Stillmatic.
No. Illmatic was the first.
No, I
classic.
thought you said I'm alright, Spider.
Wait, what?
I thought you said I'm alright, Spider.
What's that?
It's from Goodfellas.
Oh,
you don't remember Spider from Goodfellas?
I do. But I don't remember that line.
And when Pesci
you can't just say about a spider. I'll think of a spider. If you don't say, "Hey, this is from Goodfellas." Wait, what was I going to say? Fuck.
See, I interrupt too much. See, now we're in the part of the relationship.
Yeah, where
Jay
I'm like,
talks
he talks too much.
1 through 5, Jay-Z. A lot of Jay-Z on this.
Yeah, but that's because he's the guy now.
But he started as the guy.
Right. No, I'm not knocking Jay-Z. I mean, a lot of his songs are great.
What rappers do you think are absolute garbage? Like Black Eyed Peas is a musical group.
Musical.
Is absurd.
They're not
rappers at all. I'm saying like it's music, but
that's
like
pop.
in rap,
Rap
who do you listen
guys
to and you're like,
that I don't get, that I don't like.
Like, how is anybody even listening to this?
God, I don't know. Who are yours?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think of somebody that I really just don't like. You know who I don't get? I don't get those guys that it's pretty basic. Those a lot of those guys that just that whole like that just there are rappers that just rap about cars and shit.
Mexicans.
On the radio. But like that whole like and I just don't understand it though. I guess I don't get the culture like where it's like just rapping about your rims and cars and jackets and shit. Like that's what girls do.
You gave the best analogy that it's like girls in the valley.
Yeah.
All right, here are the lyrics to Hard Knock Life. And when you read them out, you realize how foolish sometimes hip hop can be.
But that's what I'm saying about
if you think hip hop as an art form is really up against like the standards and swing music and big band and rock and roll, all you gotta do is read the lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. Ready? Check the bass line out.
First of all that stuff should happen before the song starts.
It's written. It's
no, I know, but that should be
jigga. Bounce with it.
Tourette's.
Yeah. Let it bump though.
As if someone said, "Hey, don't let it bump."
No, let it bump.
He says, "Let it bump though."
I thought you said, "I'm alright, Spider." It's the Hard Knock Life. For us, it's the Hard Knock Life. All right, that's the actual sample.
Okay, right, yeah.
From standing on the corners bopping to driving some of the hottest cars New York has ever seen. Like that's crazy, bro. That's great. I thought I was going to make fun of it, and I realized that doesn't even rhyme.
But it makes a point.
For dropping some of the hottest verses rap has ever heard. From the dope spot with the smoke glock, fleeing the murder scene, you know me well. From the nightmares of a lonely cell, my only hell. This is great.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
And bombs.
You thought you were going to make fun of it. You thought you were.
I thought I was going to take away from my own argument and go.
No, but you can do that with the new songs that are just on
or anything by Gangstar.
No. I love the cutie pies, never the duty pies. Okay,
listen to what
your
you just
argument
said.
would be that that's stupid, right?
Yes.
That
duty
means
pies.
Yep. The confidence that he has to say, "Yo, I'm going to say duty pies. And you know what I mean, and I don't give a fuck.
But
Okay, all these new rappers are saying duty pies, and they mean it. Haha, it's cute. I'm cute. I'm gonna call her a duty pie. Gangstar really meant that shit. That girl's a duty pie.
I think that's horrible. And
No.
I think he didn't put as much thought into it as you are right now. But there's a similar lyric.
I can't argue that.
There's a similar lyric that they have that is terrific. Same line of questioning.
Okay.
Your girl don't even have no ass. She just pokes it out.
That's awesome.
I'm saying it's awesome. That's the awesome version of the bullshit.
But that's Guru.
That's the awesome
Your girl
version.
don't even have no ass. She just poked it out. That's awesome.
That's the awesome version of the bullshit you just said.
Okay, fine, but you have some
So why don't you
awesome shit.
take